Hello and good evening, everyone. I've come on a little bit early, and I mean, if you're watching this back, then obviously you won't know I've come on early, and you won't actually care. And if that is the case, then where have you been? We're on every weeknight at 8 p.m. Although I'm on 10 minutes early tonight. But generally, the good stuff starts at 8. Everybody, welcome to the Skinny Jean Gardner Show. Thank you so much. Hey, if you love the show, if you support it, give it a good old thumbs up, a good old share. Share it to your mum, share it to your nan, share it to your best mate that you ain't seen in, well, probably at least a year. But, you know, give it a share, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you say hello. Tonight on the show, we're going to talk a little bit about positivity and gardening. I'm going to tell you a little bit. Thanks, whoever. Just give it a thumbs up. Nice one, team. Positivity and gardening, how it makes you feel. Does it make you feel good? I'll explain why after tonight's intro, as he slowly tunes it in. Who's watching now? A few people, okay. As we slowly press the intro button. Facilia. Or Pacilia, if you just read it off there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear you, Anon. I've done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got.
Good evening, Lee. How are you?
Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You got an allotment? When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, alright?
Are you going to get composted, Lee?
Yeah, as we've started just a little bit earlier tonight, I'm going to play for just maybe the next three minutes some. It says inspirational music. We'll be the judge of that. Inspirational music from YouTube. In the comments tonight, in that 3 minutes that I'm going to give you, very lucky. In that 3 minutes, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. The phone lines are not open yet. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What gardening makes you feel, and the positivity that you may or may not get from it. 3 minutes. Starts now. Okay. That felt quite good. That felt good, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Let's see what people have said. Look, if you want to join the conversation tonight, I'll be very much... it would mean a lot to me if you joined tonight. The phone lines are open. 0742 357 4520 tonight. What on earth? What's that? What's that noise? Did you hear that? What's going on tonight? I've come on a little bit early tonight. I tell you for why. I love doing these shows, and I've been looking forward to this show all week. I'll be completely honest with you. I've been looking forward to this show all week, and I don't know what it is tonight, team. I do know what it is. I know what it is, but I feel today's not been a great day, and I'd like to come on and bring some positivity to the show. And I sit and waiting for 8 o'clock to come, and I thought, I just need to get started tonight. So if you want to call in tonight and either cheer me up or tell me how you think gardening makes you feel, then the phone lines are open now. 07 42 357 4520. Suggs kicks it off tonight. We might not go for the whole hour. I don't know. Suggs kicks it off tonight. It says, it makes me feel like the strongest, most handsome and richest bloke in the galaxy. Wow. He is powerful, Suggs. Then I go and get brought down to earth by the boss. The why? Okay. Well, I like the start bit. It makes me feel like the strongest, most handsome, richest bloke in the galaxy. That is, wow. That sums me up generally how I wake up and think of myself every morning when I look in the mirror, guys. And not so much today, but I like it, Suggs. I like it. You very much welcome to drop me a comment, guys. How does gardening make you feel? Hello, Mr. Jackson. Nice to see you tonight. I think the phone line's open. What's going on here? Oh, okay. The phone's having an absolute meltdown. It's too cold for it. Here we go. It's cold, isn't it? It's so cold. Right. So let me know tonight. We might only go for half. I don't know how long we'll go for tonight. We'll see how we find the show. So anyway, while we're waiting for people to comment and come in, because I know we're a little bit early tonight, there's a few articles that I'm going to be looking at tonight. One is 7 positive changes to make you a better gardener in 2021. Needed. And then the other is, what's the other one that I found? Gardening your way to better health. 7 proven ways digging the dirt is good for you. Those are the 2 stories we're going to have tonight. There was other stories I couldn't find a positive spin on them, so I decided not to do them tonight. We're trying to keep the positive vibes going. What do you do to keep those positive vibes out in the garden? That's the question for tonight. Love to hear from you. I had a really good weekend, actually. Last Thursday. Oh, I should apologise to anyone that watches pretty much every night. Friday's show, for whatever reason, would not stream. I don't know what was going on with StreamYard. I don't want to blame StreamYard, but who we run this free. But it would not stream. So then I uploaded it and put it out as a premiere. This is technical jargon, really. It didn't go out in some places. So anyone that missed the best of, I'm sorry. But there is a chance you go back and watch it if you fancy it, or go listen to it. Every Sunday, the best of podcast comes out. So you can go listen to it in your headphones while you're, I was going to say walking to work, but we're not walking to work at the moment, are we? That's not happening. While you're walking down to the end of your garden to have a little cry over everything. Maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe I should listen to it. I had an all right weekend. On Thursday's show, we did a great show. Thanks to everyone that joined me on that show. It was wicked. We also streamed live. I think we got about 1,000 streams on that, which was probably a record for us for a while. You know, I mentioned that the bird watch thing, the great big garden bird watch, which starts this Friday, I believe. Anyway, we started early, me and Olive did, and we had, and she has not stopped going on about it, the best time. Now, maybe we've peaked too soon because we are a week early. I get it. I don't think there's any rules to it. But she loved it. And she, every single day now, is choosing and making sure that she just spends 15 minutes, hopefully she'll keep it up, 15 minutes seeing what birds come down. We saw wood pigeons, plenty. Blackbirds, robins, blue tits, eagle. The eagles. Can you guess the fake one? Guess the fake. Guess the fake bird. So good. So if you have not done it yet, if you've got kids at home, you're thinking about doing it. Positive vibes this weekend. Something to look forward to. I made the mistake of mentioning it to Olive a week early, and we had to do it the weekend just gone, and it's already started. We started early. Peaked too soon. But something to look forward to this weekend. Go head over to rspb.org or something like that for the big bird watch. Get involved like everyone else. If I didn't have my garden, here goes. Thanks, Stu, for chirping in, mate. If I didn't have my garden or the school garden, I would not have raised all the money for charity, and it pushes me every day and also makes kids happy to get out of the class. Well, that's great. By the way, thanks for your message on Twitter about that, Stu. That is such a good aim, isn't it? I think, having, especially at the moment, having some sort of, I'm just going to drop you down a little bit, having some sort of focus is so important at the moment. And with Stu, he's got, school garden, he's going garden, and raising money for charity. It doesn't half give a lot of I don't know why I said it like that. A lot of focus, doesn't it? A lot of focus. One of the things that I've just not done enough of for various reasons, is gardening over the past few months, and it's made a big difference. I feel like I've missed it a lot. Really have. Looking forward to spring. It's freezing out there at the moment. I'm looking forward to spring. I've been getting out there with Olive and doing different activities, which has been good, but just physically getting down. I know that No Dig, and we'll talk about No Dig. I'm going to get Dowden on in the next few maybe months. Got some great interviews coming up, guys. I know No Dig is good, but my gosh, I miss just doing a bit of digging, even if it's not for any good. It just feels good to dig, right? I don't know what it is. It just feels good to dig. That said, one of the things I am doing this year, and I think we're going to talk about it tomorrow, if that's all right, is minimalist gardening. So as much as I love gardening, there's also a part of me which is trying to minimalize that. We'll talk about it more tomorrow, but episode 1 of that podcast is out already. If you go later on or tomorrow and just go and listen to episode 1, it'll sort of give you a bit of an opener about what I'm doing with that. Just testing a few bits there. I tell you what, we've been on it for 15 minutes. Some of you might have just joined us. That's cool as well. In fact, some of you might have just joined because it is 1 minute past the hour. Oh, hey, before we do that break, I'll tell you what would be cool to have on. Hey, man.
Hello, mate. You got me just silencing you on the other screen. So
I feel like I always surprise you whenever I come on.
Just trying to make sure you were silent on the other screen. So
well, that's better than
wasn't
being
quite
silent in real life. How you doing, Suggs?
I'm good. Obviously had better weekends, but yeah, we're doing all right here. We're doing all right.
Suggs.
Yeah.
Gardening, you mentioned earlier that you made you feel like, well, it sounded like you wrote that you made it feel like a god.
Yeah. I got to say, I mean, I'm joking aside, I go out in the garden, it does make me feel like God, because you're planting that seed and it's becoming, that tiny seed could become a huge tree. You know,
True.
what does make you feel more godly than that?
I mean, I suppose it is. I suppose it is like being.
I know. Where have you gone? Right. Well, it looks like Lee has gone, so I'll take over the show for now while we wait for him to come back. Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, man.
Hello, mate.
Man, no way. Oh, dear. I don't want to do the show tonight, so I'll trick someone from coming on the screen and then just disappear for the night.
Yeah, of course you did.
Oh, yeah. I suppose it's like being. I suppose that's what in the books anyway. God did, right? He made plants with stuff.
Yeah. You know, it's the closest thing, I guess, to feeling like God doing that.
Well, I didn't think I'd say that today. So,
did you expect any less from me?
no, mate, not at all. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we'll get. It always happens around this time anyway of year, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because of winter and stuff, and maybe lockdown has not helped situations with that theme. Maybe intensified it, but I don't know how are you combating it?
I'm keeping myself incredibly busy. Obviously, I'm still sort of working, but when I'm not working, I'm out in the garden and making the most of it. Yeah, it's difficult to get out in the garden when it's cold.
Yeah.
But since I've built my new shed and I've got plenty of space working in there, I talked about this yesterday, funny enough. I'm in that shed. I was sowing seeds or potting on marjoram, just having a really good time in my shed.
Yeah.
Again, it's helped me feel like I'm still gardening and still achieving that sense that I think a lot of people miss out on when they don't garden all year round.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this last year, didn't we, about gardening all year round? And I just said I was going to do it. It didn't happen this time round. I didn't garden all year, and I think I regret not being able to. I don't know. I think you're right. It keeps keeping you busy, doesn't it? It keeps the garden vibes going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's so much that we can still do at this time of year. Like even today, it was a bit cold outside, but just being outside, sweeping up the yard, or not so much picking the weeds, but just walking around the garden and having a look at your plants.
Yeah.
It may be cold, but the sun was shining. It was a beautiful day today.
We had a right clear day as well, mate. I know you were down in LA. You usually always have a clear day, but
well, it rains from time to time.
Now and again. Yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, maybe I spent a lot of Christmas like planning bits for a garden, and now it's just sort of waiting for it to happen. I suppose. I don't know, man. It seems like a bit of an in between time. I don't know.
You're right. It is a bit of an in-between time. And I struggle this year particularly. I've struggled with finding the motivation to actually go outside. I think as I'm getting into my older years now, I'm quite liking being snugged up in the warm.
Yeah.
But actually, once I force myself out there, I'm really enjoying it out there. I won't go out there if it's raining unless I'm in the shed or in a greenhouse. There's one advantage to having a greenhouse or a shed. But actually, just being out there, it really does lift my spirits. You get a bad day or bad news or something and you don't feel like doing anything. Just going out in the garden really does lift the spirits.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't want to just say that. It's genuinely how I find things.
I'm missing getting soil between my fingers at the moment. I always say, "Oh, I've got the softest hands in gardening." Actually, they're almost too soft now. I feel like they've gone over soft, mate. They're baby soft.
Yeah. Well, go into your shed and just start sowing some seeds or potting on some plants, or just find something. Take cuttings, something that you can just get involved and get your hands in that compost.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go this week. I'm going to go and do a drive-through compost run. I know you've already stocked up with a ridiculous amount of compost in anyone's.
I've got these 5 100-litre bags of multi-purpose peat-free compost.
Ready to go.
They are stacked in my back garden in a trolley that I obtained from a garden centre.
You mean obtained?
I obtained from a garden centre. I'm saying no more than that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm not going to obtain a trolley, but I am going to get some compost this week. And then Friday, I've booked out Friday for a whole day of just doing getting. Well, I'll probably lay out a whole 4 or 5 bags of compost and just dive into it.
Yeah. I know you've got quite a few seeds you can sow, so you've got no excuse.
I have got a load, and they sit there taunting me every time I look at them, thinking I do need to do them, but it's just it's hard at the moment. It's tough.
Yeah. It's just getting the motivation, I think. But as I keep saying, once you've started, you're like, you can't look back. Put a nice warm coat on, a hat on, gloves if need be. You're away.
Get amongst it. What are you doing this week, Suggs?
I'm in work tomorrow.
Right.
So I don't know about the rest of the week at the moment, but I'm just putting out a podcast, which I'm just about to hit publish on, which is a guy from Safe Soil UK who basically tests people's soil to find out if there's any contaminants or fertility of the soil. Quite an interesting conversation, actually. I'm continuing to break up a load of wood and cut that down, and then I'll be taking down my old shed, which is going to be pretty sad to see go.
Right, you told me about this earlier, yeah? This old shed you're taking down off the live. You're talking about the one in the middle of your garden?
The one in the middle, yeah.
That is going to be probably sadder for me to see you go because you don't even like it, but I do.
I liked it when I first moved in. I really did like it. But what I found, one, it was too small for me. I mean, I probably filled it up with too much stuff on the inside, to be honest, as well. But it was just too small. It's like I was stood in there and I just had enough room to get my shoulders between either side.
Yeah.
With the shelves and everything. So I don't like being cramped in and I don't like feeling hemmed in. So, and I also just think because the twin-walled perspex is basically got that horrible brown colour, it's got so old and it just looks messy.
Yeah, that's bad.
And I inherited this shed, I should explain to everyone. Added to that, it's made of corrugated iron and twin-walled polycarbonate. So it's a semi-greenhouse, semi-shed. And it's been really good in how it works and using it as somewhere to start seeds off and so on. But it was here when I moved into the house. And I just feel now it's deteriorated to the point that it doesn't look very good for the neighbours.
Yeah, I suppose. It's just got a certain... It looks like it can tell stories, that shed.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'll be dismantling it, but I won't be getting rid of all the bits. There'll be a corrugated iron I'm going to use down on the allotment to make some beds in.
Oh, that sounds good.
So it's not going to go to waste, and it's going to continue on telling stories, but just in a different area.
Different place, mate. I like the sound of that, Suggs. I like the sound of it.
I try not to waste anything.
No, I know you don't. Suggs, have a good week, man. And
you too.
Pop up again later in the week.
Of course.
Keeping the positive vibes. You've cheered me up coming on, mate. Thanks so much.
There we go. Thank you very much. Cheers for having me, dude.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Oh, Mr. Richard Suggs. Go listen to his podcast, guys. I'll go and give that a listen tonight, that's for sure. A few people commenting tonight. Hello, welcome to the show. Bit of a different one, bit of a different mood. I don't know. Well, actually, like I say, Suggs cheered me up a little bit. If you want to cheer me up, there's a link if you want to cheer me up, guys, then you can call me on 0742 357 4520. I'd love to know how gardening makes you feel and the positive vibes that you get from it, or maybe not. I don't know. Click the link in the comments or 0742 357 4520. Did I click the link for you? Here you go. I'll put in the link again. Look, I'm going to just quickly get Advert Lee to pop up, who went down tremendously last week. And then we'll continue the chat. Is that cool with you? Cool. Advert Lee here, saying hello. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the show. Now, you know when you're walking down the street and you say, "Cool, mate, you're looking pretty cool. You must be wearing a t-shirt." Yeah, probably one of these. And you go, "Good t-shirt, mate. Good t-shirt." Well, tonight I'm asking you to support the show by going, "Good show, mate. Good." Well, if you listen to the podcast, obviously you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing a thumbs up. Good show, mate. Good show. And you can do it too right here by giving the video a good old thumbs up, a good old share to your mum, to your nan, whoever is your friends on Facebook or in YouTube or whatever, and go and subscribe. That's what you can do. If you're listening on the podcast, you can share the audio. But just share the show. It supports Lee more than anything. Thumbs up. There you go. Advert Lee's not going anywhere, guys. Double positive callers tonight with the lovely Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, my love. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank. Well, no, I'm not good actually. I was not going to do tonight's show, but I thought you know, I don't know. I just haven't got. There you go. Advert Lee's not going anywhere, guys.
Oh, 1 minute.
Positive,
wait there.
Oh my god! Now I can hear double of me.
That's because I had a second tab. I had a second tab running.
Okay. I don't know. The start of this week, I'm not feeling it, so I just thought.
Oh no.
We'll get back into the week. Hopefully, the only way is up, right, Lisa? The only way is up.
You need your positivity crew. You've had Richard on. They got more.
That's it. Crikey, who's the third one? Please not Ian Beddoes. Please not Ian Beddoes.
Or maybe Sean James Cameron.
Oh, crikey. No, that's don't. Anyways, down. Hopefully Sean's watching tonight. How are you, mate?
I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, I'm really shocked that we are at the end of January. I've never had a January that's gone so quick and so positive. So this is a real first for me this year. So yeah, it's been mental.
So it's actually really. I know you messaged me earlier, and last week. See, I feel totally out of the loop with everything. You launched Tomato Club.
I did. Yeah.
Tell us about it, mate, because some people know about it here, and I personally somehow have missed it because I actually didn't go on social media hardly at all last week, so I missed it. Tell me about it.
So I think a couple of months ago I was saying that I was going to be doing a collaboration with Joe from Grow with Joe, and we're working up a business where we target new people, like new beginners that want to get growing. And then all of a sudden the Tomato Club has been in the pipeline for about 3-4 months now, and we thought, people love growing tomatoes. Why don't we bring people together in a community and call it the Tomato Club and just get people growing? So myself and Joe have written, well, he's done the writing, I've done the creative, a 10-page ebook where you can download it for free, and then you can join the club just for free. And it's just really to get people growing tomatoes and showing people how to grow tomatoes and running giveaways and just bringing a lot of positivity to it and showing people that they can do it from upcycling right through to using planting trays or coir discs or everything like that. So it's just a really fun club. And in a week, we've had just under 500 signups.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's been really, really good, really positive. We're not starting sowing till the end of Feb, beginning of March. Yep. So yeah, we're just really happy with it all and just really pleased that it's going so well. And and yeah, there's been a lot of positivity, and what I've been doing is just been doing a lot of daily lives and weekend lives just to kind of cheer people up and just bring happiness and spread joy. So yeah, it's just that's what we've been doing in the month of January, and it launched last Tuesday. So yeah.
Oh, wicked. Nice. Great. I mean, again, like earlier on in the show, Stuart was talking about how he grows plants to raise money for charity, to have a focus. I suppose like Tomato Club's like giving a bit of a focus so it doesn't all seem too much at once.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just about, we're doing like sow and grow alongs, and we started them at the beginning of January in general. And it's just to kind of really help people through this difficult stage, to give them some focus, because obviously January anyway can be a really blue month. It's just after Christmas and the January blues. Not to throw in that obviously I've forgotten what lockdown we're on. So that's really difficult in itself. And a lot of people will still be on their own and can't get out to see family. So it's just about giving people little bits to focus on, and saying that they can, start growing, or they can focus on certain things. And yeah. So Tomato Club is a really good reason to do that as well as like your gardening club, people to sign up and they can listen to things and focus on things. So yeah, it's just little bits of happiness here and there.
Oh, well, that's so cool. Where can people find out about this Tomato Club? How do we sign up to it?
It is on the link in my bio in Instagram, as well as Joe's. So just head to the link and you can sign up and download your free ebook, and get signing up to the Tomato Club.
Wicked, Lisa. Nice one. Oh, it's so good to see you. It does bring a bit more positivity to my day.
Oh, thank you. You just have to, do you know what? I always say, even with growing and gardening, we all have one thing in common, and that is the same 24 hours. So we all have 24 hours. It's how we manage that time to create a different future. And just by growing and gardening and doing little something 30 minutes of that day, you can make such positive impact.
I like that a lot, Lisa. Mate, thanks so much for coming on. Hopefully I'll see you later in the week. Yeah,
absolutely. Take care.
Right, mate.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, that's so cool. Tomato Club. I like the sound of that. Hang on, I'm just going through the comments. If you want to call in, I'd like to hear from you tonight. I just want to quickly check something. Okay. We might let's sign up to Tomato Club in a second. Is that cool? We can do that in a sec. Thanks very much for that, Lisa. Ian Beddoes in the house. It got so much better just then. I don't know what he was talking about there. Ray. Hey, Ray. How you doing, man? Dave, how you doing? Good evening to you too. Stu says, just think of all the people who have not got a garden, at least we can get out. That's so true, Stu. So true. Here we go. Ian says, I like a garden centre. Back to the trolleys. Come from the cash and carry across. What's this? Trolleys come from the cash and carry across the road from them. He said, loving the positive vibes tonight. Cheers. Yeah, Gray's saying he started sowing and he feels good. And here's a long one from Dave. Having an allotment really does help with the mind, body, and soul. Since the lockdown, not being able to see my girlfriend, my allotment has kept me sane, especially when I still work at a school and get stressed there as well. I find going to the plot calms me, even if it's for a quick cuppa and sitting and listening to the birds for an hour. So true, Dave. And there'll be plenty to do in a month or so. Yeah, I'm just pumped for that month when it comes. So I don't think I could ever imagine you getting stressed. You always seem so carefree on your videos, Dave. Says so Rich. What? Everyone's chatting. Here we go. Thanks, Richard. It's hard not to get stressed in these times, but positivity must prevail. That's so true, Dave. I'm with you. And hey up, everyone. How do Lee? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know what time is it tonight? I don't feel. We're not going to make the whole hour tonight. But if you want to call in, I'd love to hear from you. Let me just whack in this advert, because I always love to try and get in and add all the ads along the way. Let's try and whack in this advert, and then I'm going to sign up to Tomato Club. You up for it? God, this must have been written by J.K. Rowling, mustn't it? Oh no, by Lee, the Skinny Jean Gardener, How to Get Kids Gardening book. I tell you what, it's an absolute awesome read, and you should get your hands on it. It's on offer right now. Go click the link. You know. Go click the link in the comments or in the description. You get your hands on it. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, that Sam from Sam and Mark says, oh, Lee's passion for gardening is infectious. Probably shouldn't say that word at the moment. It's not the best. In fact, you don't want to be saying you're infectious. Because it's, yeah, probably wear a mask around it. But it's that good. It's infectious. Go get your hands on one right now. Right now. We're at the end of the minute. Right now. Right now. Don't he seem so chirpy? Just as we're looking, here we go, Tomato Club. You guys can't see it. Just give it 2 secs. Right. Let's sign up to this tonight. And if you fancy it, it's 500 already. How fantastic is that? I'm going to get on share screen in a sec. Hold your horses, everybody. Wait there. Right. 500 sign-ups already is wicked, isn't it? You guys can get involved as well. Which is get my chili. What's he say? Chili growing is also getting me going for the month of January. Well, do you know what I always say, Lisa? Don't sow too early. I feel like I'm going to have to dive straight into the sowing of chilies. That's Friday. Yeah, this Friday I booked the whole day just for gardening. Because I've just not, like I say, we've just not got around. I've not done enough. I don't think I've done enough gardening in the last few months. The old lockdown's taking its toll, team. Right, Tomato Club, sowing seeds together. Ready to up your growing game. Right, guys, this is on. I'll tell you what, I'll put a link in. Let me put the link in the comments for you, team. And you two can go and head over to it. Oh, crikey. I knew someone might say that. The link's in the thing, team. Stu says, Lee, you always lift us up by being so positive. Please keep it going. Spring is just around the corner. I think this is just a bump in the road, Stu. Don't panic. Be back at it tomorrow in absolutely classic Skinny Jean Gardener fashion. Don't you panic, my friend. But thanks for the comment. Appreciate it, my fella. Right, tips and questions. Right, ready to up your growing game? Don't put me here to sell this, Lisa. Ready to up your growing game? Tips and recommendations so you can get started easier and faster. Expert advice to avoid the mistakes we made when we started out. No joining fee. Connect with like-minded guys. Right, let me join today. Let's do it. All right, let's type in. Right, join the waiting list today and receive a 10-page how-to guide. I'm up for it. Lee. There we go. Is it going to sign me up there? There's my name. Do I put my full name in? Probably should. Pretty important. Sign me up. Is that it? Thank you. Now I can download a whole. I won't show you. You can download your guide right here. I won't show you the guide. You guys have to go and. That's so simple, isn't it? That's so simple. Team, go and check out Tomato Club right now. Looks like it's a wicked. There you go. Suggs just signed up. Dave says, hey, check it out. I'm watching on Facebook and YouTube. Show off. Absolute show off, Dave. A Tomato Club, team. Go sign up right now. Tomato Club. And get your downloadable guide to grow tomatoes. Looking forward to that. Again, gives me a bit of focus. That's quite nice. I like that. Thanks, Lisa, for coming on. You can come on tonight if you fancy it. It's cold tonight. It feels good. You can come on tonight if you fancy it. 0742 357 4520. I'm going to be around for maybe. Let's see how far we get. Or click the link in the description and you can come on like Lisa and Suggs did tonight. I really appreciate it, guys, for coming on. It's good to see you. Good to see you both to kick off Monday. Right. Let's get in. Let's have a little look at these articles. Usually we do news, and I think I mean maybe this is the thing as well. I looked every Sunday, Monday. I look for news. This is one of the things. Don't get me wrong. I'll be all right tomorrow. I'll be happy tomorrow. homeschooling, all that sort of thing is a bit of a stress. A bit of a stress, right? Just a little bit. I won't get into that subject. There's something I was going to talk about, but I'm not going to. It's pretty heavy. Where was I going with that conversation, Fred? We'll bring back the positive vibes tomorrow. But you guys are really helping me out. Thanks so much tonight. You don't know how much it means. Dan! Hello, Dan! Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Finally got an evening off. Oh, no. Finally got an evening off work. Hope everyone's keeping safe. We are, Dan. We are. Oh, God, Dan. The 1 week I say, one day he's off work. And he joins me tonight. That's not. Don't worry, Dan. We're keeping the positive vibes, Dan, tonight. Attempting to. Go join Tomato Club. Everyone, go join Tomato Club. Right. There is listening to what's Dave, what are you talking about? Wow, listen to both. It's really freaky. Did you know there's about 30-second delay? Sounds like you're having a conversation with yourself. That is literally what I've been doing for the last 2 months, Dave. Right. Let's have a look at this article. Get on with it, Lee. Let's have a quick look at this article because that was what I was going to say. One of the reasons I maybe have gone down a bit the hill today, I tried to look for some fun news. I try and make this, like Mr. Jackson said, try and make this show as positive and fun as possible. I'm sorry if I'm failing a little bit tonight, but I try to look for some fun and positive news. I don't want to do the serious stories anymore. That's one of the things I'm sort of don't want to drains the positivity from you, right? So I tried to look for some positive gardening news. And do you think I could find any? Do you think I could find any, guys? No. I attempted. But I did find this 7 positive ways. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Where is it? I can't show it to you. Find this. There it is. 7 positive changes to make to make you a better gardener, as if I need to be a better gardener in 2021. Let's have a little look. What I did. Be more sustainable and an efficient gardener this year. First one. Try your hand at upcycling. That's not a bad idea. Reduce waste in your garden and get creative by reusing items that would otherwise be heading to landfill. One of the things that was said to me the other day is, crikey, the tip was busy. And I really think that we should be, it's really tough in it, but we should be reusing stuff. And we can do that in the garden. It's really easy to, isn't it? But upcycling is so much fun. So much fun. I really would have to get Max on. We can't do it. We can't do it yet. But upcycling is so much fun. And if you've got some stuff that you can change up in the garden, one of the things I always say is sometimes there's bits in the house that are going to end up either going down to charity. Not that I mind giving to charity. I think it's great. That I think, I've said this before in the show, right? I could make something in the garden with that. I can make a pot out of that. Many of my wellies have ended up turning into pots. Upcycling, very fun. Again, gives you an activity to do. I like it. That's one way we can tick to be a better gardener and more positive gardener in 2021. Look at that bathtub. Look at that bathtub, man. If you've got an old bathtub, now I don't want to go into the pretty negative story about my bathtub woes, but let's just say it's not there anymore. But bathtubs, sinks, I don't know about toilets. It's been thrown around. It's been thrown around. I like that, Mr. Jackson. What's he say there? Don't talk to mood hoovers. Only mood groovers. It'll make you feel better. Well, I couldn't put it better myself, Mr. Jackson. I like that a lot. Right, let's get back into the story. So I really like that. Thanks, Miss Jackson. I'm going to write that on my wall tonight. And I've got a board, not just on the wall. That'd be crazy. So yeah, I mean that proves it. We can make anything. Don't go on the Pinterest. We know that is crazy because some bits are good. Change them. Get smarter with a gardening app. Hey, I don't know what you think about gardening apps. I don't know what you're feeling about garden apps at the moment. There's a few out there. I'm sort of come away a little bit from social media. Not massively. I keep accidentally falling into it. But I know my mind is a little bit. And don't get me wrong. I think it's some amazing stuff on social. This is on social, so sure. But I've come away a little bit from my phone. I think I talked to you about it. A few things have snuck on it. And a exercise app has snuck on it. And the internet has. I need to take that back off. But I've really sort of took my apps down, so I'm not on the phone so much unless I'm ringing or texting someone. There are some amazing apps out there, I suppose. I don't know. Does anyone use apps here? For gardening, that is, to make you feel better? I don't know. Dave says, I've upcycled for 20 years. If it's in a skip and useful, I use it. For example, I once made a cold frame out of a hatchback. What? What? That's awesome. He made a cold frame of a hatchback car door, heated glass and everything. Wow, that is cool. I love that sound of that, Dave. Nice one. Yeah, gardening apps. I don't know if anyone's found a good one that's just made their life better. I don't know. I'd like to hear about that. Maybe we could look into that one night. I'd like to really look into garden apps. They're just something that I've not really got into, and with my 2021 resolutions being on my phone a lot more, don't need. That's just me. Embrace vegan gardening. Okay. Growing your own veggies can save money, time, and supermarket, and cut your carbon footprint. Portable containers, crates, and pots. Invest in a greenhouse. Blah blah blah. And become a vegan gardener. I do like meat though. That's the only. It's a bit of a problem. It might be maybe for others. I'm not going to stick to these totally because I love a Nando's, as I've mentioned before on the show. He loves a Nando's. So maybe not vegan gardening. Make your own compost. Now this I can do. Start off a heap from kitchen and green waste in a quiet corner of your garden. I've got I don't know about you guys. I mean, I know a lot of people on here probably do make their own compost, which is wicked. There's so many great composters out there. I've got what they call the Ferrari of composters, and it works an absolute treat. In fact, on Friday, I'm going to dig out what's in the bottom of that composter because I reckon it's good stuff. Find out, team. Good stuff. I've got a hot bin if anyone wants to know what one I've got. But I've seen so many different versions of composters, and I think it's a great thing. If you've got children or if you're just at home, creating your own compost is so easy. Although they say you can put a whole chicken. Yeah, that's how I'm not vegan gardening. A whole chicken in a hot bin. Has anyone ever done that before? I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. Let's just check this. Okay, we'll pack up in a second. I don't know. We'll run out of battery. So compost is a good one. Saving water. Oh, here we go. Go plastic free is really important. Sure, there's got to be better ways. There is 100 million ways to make pots. We don't need to buy pots. I've talked about that 100 times on this show. And there's so many different ways to not use plastic. Not to buy cheap plastic tools for starters if you've got kids. But also, what else we've got? With demand grown, more garden centres are often biodegradable pots made from using materials such as core and coconut husks. Well, I might bring them in next week. I know I've not really been on the tin to win that much this week. I've not really been hammering the tin. What's going on tonight with this? It keeps knocking me off. I've not been on the tin to win much this month, and I'm really sorry. So what we're going to do with a little bit of this. That's right, podcast fans. It's that time that everyone hasn't been waiting for. It's time for Tin to Win. To win. To win. Everyone that's called in January, we're going to roll it over to February. So if you've called in, you go in the tin to win. We're going to roll it over to February. At the end of February, there'll be a massive prize. But some of that prize, I got sent some amazing. I'm going to bring them into the show next week. Some amazing. I'm back again, Rich. What are they called? Core pots that I got sent. You can win some of them in the tin to win. We've not massively done a lot about tin to win this month, so I appreciate everyone that's called in, but we will get back on that in February. Right, let's see what else is. It's just gone off. Right, save water, really important. The Water Butt King, Mr. Richard Suggett, knows all about that. Saving water is really important. I tell you what, Suggs, just in the comments, man. You've got all these water butts. I've got a water butt in my garden, and it's always really. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam, how you doing? Hello from my hospital bed. Sam, we're wrapping up early tonight, but I hope you're well. I hope you're obviously not. You're obviously not well to be in hospital, but I hope you're okay. We're going to be back better than ever tomorrow night at 8, but we might wrap up in about 5 minutes' time, just a little bit early. But I hope you're good, Sam. Oh, man. Suggs, what do you do with all this water over winter? Because I've had a water tank. What are they called? Whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called tonight. And it's always full. So over winter, what do you do with the water? Because I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do with it? Because obviously we've got plenty of rain. What do you do with the excess water? Beto says, "Oi, you trying to save money rolling things over a month?" Yeah. No, I'm not. I've just not got a good enough prize for you this month. But don't worry, Bellows. Don't worry. We'll be in it. I'm okay. No, right. This is totally off subject team. Sam said, "I'm okay. Just a punctured lung." No one says, "Oh, I'm okay. Just a punctured lung." Just the usual. Hey, I tell you what, I was going to wrap up in about 8% time, but this is a guy who will cheer me up on a Monday morning. Hello, Mackie.
Hello, mate. I'm just turning my music down.
All right, mate.
There we go.
Rocking it out.
Yeah. Well, it's a cool evening. You know, you put Skinny Jean Gardner on. You do a bit of Lego down there for the kid tomorrow, so he's got something new to build. Put some tunes on. I'm currently on Avicii. True, that album is. I'm enjoying that at the moment. So that's pretty good. So yeah. Had a good day. If you want some positivity, had a really good day.
Good.
And there are lots of lovely people out there that want to buy natural, sustainable gardening products. So we are happy. And it's all good. So how are you? Why are you blue? Why are you down, mate?
I don't know, man. I think it's got a mixture of the lockdown. I think it's got a mixture of January and the time of year it is. And you know, just I don't know what it is. I think it's just I don't know what it. I don't really know.
It's hard work having the kids off school because they just need that interaction. They need that reason to go out. We've managed to get Monty back into school for 2 half days a week because he's still non-verbal and it's technically special educational needs, and that is a big help to us. But they were closed this morning because of the snow. But on the positive side, we had a great snow weekend. Did you get any snow up in Essex?
Well, that could also be another thing because everyone I see is getting snow, and we got a flutter. And I told Olive, I said to her, "Look, it's going to snow this week," and I promised her snow. I said, "We have got a sledge packed up somewhere in the loft. We're going to get it out," and it didn't snow enough to do it.
Oh no! That is really annoying because a colleague of mine, Helen, that I work with in Kent, she's got no snow whatsoever. She's been sort of housebound as well, much more so through lockdown. She was like, I hate you all. You've got snow. I've got no snow whatsoever.
Oh mate,
I had a mate of mine in Northampton who, where we just moved from. He's been doing snow sculptures, and so he did these lovely little ducks, and he put them all in a row, and he tweeted it on Facebook saying, "I finally got all my ducks in a row," and then he did one of a very large phallus, and said something about Donald Trump, which was quite funny. There's been some amazing snow sculptures around the country. In Oxford, they've did Godzilla, which was a body painting artist who went out and made like a Godzilla and then painted all the stuff inside it, which was mad. If you look at BBC Oxford, you'll find it on the local pages. I'm from there, so I kind of follow it. It's been a good day around here, and stay positive, mate.
Stay positive.
It's going to be a good week.
Tomorrow will be better.
Well, just every day is getting lighter. A little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening, and that is something to hold on to. And just go and have a walk and look for stuff that's growing. We've got crocuses growing just up the road in the street we live in, and go and have a gander around other people's gardens, and they'll see what's coming up, and that'll make you feel better, I'm sure.
That's the excitement there. Mackie, you've cheered me up more than ever, mate. I hope to see you later on the week, all right?
Yeah, be around. You take care, mate.
You too, dude.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Really great to see you. Do you know what? I'd love to chat to Mackie longer, but we are running out of battery on the computer tonight. I didn't put so much battery in the computer tonight, guys. So put so much battery. So we're going to wrap it up. I hope that's okay. I tell you what, I was going to do something different tomorrow. I like this positivity, and tomorrow I want to come back with some positive vibes and some fun. You guys have really cheered me up. Thanks so much. Let's just quickly see. Jacko. Hello, Jacko's allotment. What's Jacko's allotment say before I get kicked off of here? We're covered in snow down here in the West Midlands. This will make you laugh. Here we go. Is it working? This will make you laugh. Just got back in hoping for a nice hot dinner. Put the oven on the timer. Well, the timer in the oven worked, but it's best to put the sodden food. I love that. Yeah, it sounds like it's somebody called just eat. Right, I'm going to wrap it up here tonight. Look, we're going to continue that tomorrow. I'm going to go back through that list tomorrow if that's cool with you. And you can call in and you'll get the positivity will be flowing tomorrow night. Is that all right? I know we've cut it a bit short, but we started a little bit early too. I hope that's cool with you. I hope that's good. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks to everyone that's watched. Thanks to everyone that popped up. If you fancy giving it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. If you fancy giving it a share, then that's even better. But you know, we'll be back pretty much. Well, yeah, every night this week, 5 nights a week, guys. So I shall see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. And to make up for the positive vibes, maybe I'll do a little bit longer tomorrow night. I won't cut it so short. I'll do longer. You must feel confident. See you tomorrow night, guys. Thanks so much, team. Facilia. Or Pacilia. You just read it off there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear you, on. Done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got.
Good evening, Lee. How are you?
Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You got an allotment? When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, all right?
Are you going to get composted, Lee?
Yeah. Hey. Advert Lee here. Enjoyed the show? Good. You can listen to the best of episodes on the podcast every Sunday. That's right. Lee uploads it every Sunday. The best of podcast. So get out of bed, grab yourself a cuppa and pop in the headphones. And you can listen to the best of the week. Or we have some absolute corkers. Go give it a listen. But from me, Advert Lee, and from Lee, see you next time. Bye-bye.
This is a Finley Gainer Gardener. Dotson.
Who said that?